Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to first ever Wednesday night NASCAR. Let me try that again. Welcome to our Wednesday night NASCAR Hump Day reactions right here on this YouTube channel. We are very excited to be with you guys tonight for what could be an interesting night of NASCAR action. We were supposed to have Groundhog Day racing, but now we're gonna have our we were supposed to have our Groundhog Day reactions, and then it moved to Wednesday night. So now we got Hump Day on this day. So don't forget, the coverage will start at 4:30, but I want to do my own freeway show before we get started here and bring you guys all the coverage that you guys need to see. We only have the leaderboard, so if you guys want to check out the leaderboard, you can check it out. Today is exciting because we're back to NASCAR racing. Next week, we're going to get ready for a big, huge Daytona week. So, we were going to bring you guys our prior to qualifying, but I didn't have a chance because it's on Fox Sports app and some of that, and this is just.
Chamber has passed a bill that would implement ban on students using phones during the school day. Authors of the legislation say it aims to reduce classroom distractions, boost academic performance, and address concerns over youth mental health. Advocates at the event also say step forward to creating a unified.
So, happy Hump Day to everyone who's watching this live on YouTube, and we're going to be taking a look at some big NASCAR changes. The chase is coming back. We're going to have the chase. And we're going to try to get this leaderboard up because some of you guys know.
In classrooms across Milton Hershey School, students are working on class assignments without a cell phone in sight.
I just think that it's been very positive for our culture.
This school year, Milton Hershey instituted a new rule banning students from using their phones during the school day.
We're going to have a lot of news and information, but I want to talk about the pole sitter. Kyle Larson, he won the championship back in 2025. He's now going to be on the pole with William Byron, his teammate, and 4 other Joe Gibbs drivers. That's the only 4 Joe Gibbs drivers, so you might want to see it. Let me see if I can share this out to everyone.
It teaches them the appropriateness of when to use the technology and when not to.
Alright, let me see. I'm going to try this again because this is Messenger. I was going to try to get this on Messenger, but this has just been crazy. So, we're on YouTube. Bring you guys all the latest.
Governor Shapiro voiced his support to institute similar cell phone bans.
I'm not going to do it. Somebody comes up and sees me doing it. What you guys know about what's going to be happening.
Skills that they will need later in life.
School leaders say any state law should include local input to help foster the best learning environments.
We need to make sure that students have the tools, and that includes the stamina, the brain stamina.
Matt Kleinden's Fox 43 News.
I am on YouTube.
Certainly a nice day today for folks to get out, to break out the ice skates on the frozen Lake Marburg in York County. A mostly sunny day with temperatures reaching into the low 30s across the region. A nice day today, but the bitter cold expected to return this weekend. Here's Grant with a first look at the weather impact forecast.
Yeah, enjoy it while you have it, and the sunshine really just makes all the difference, and those lighter winds were also 30 in
we're gonna have some fun here today. I know you guys want to see some NASCAR action, but I'm gonna be showing you guys what you're about to see tonight. So first of all, we're gonna have the LCQ for the last chance qualifier, and then we'll have our race at 6 p.m. So don't forget, we were supposed to have this Sunday night, and then they moved to Monday night, and then Wednesday night. So I'm very happy that they chose this special day because this is just what we need to do. And Santiago. Oh man.
And that will start to shift out of here as we go into the weekend. Primary impact will be
let me see if I can.
As we go into the weekend, we'll have details on that and our next weather impact alert coming up in a few minutes.
A boil water advisory is in effect for parts of Westboro Township and Lancaster County after a water main break as sinkhole developed on Monday night. The sinkhole opened up on South State Street around 11 p.m. Monday when people living in the area reported not having water. Service was turned back on Tuesday morning. However, township officials say a secondary leak.
All right, let's see. We got one person in the chat.
Next Friday.
Let's see if I can go. I'm just sharing this out to my friends.
Issue. The Lancaster City Police Station and Treasury Office back open after an ongoing carbon monoxide issue.
We're going to be talking about this and we're doing that. So, how's everyone doing today on this wonderful night of start of season with some Daytona? That's coming up next week. But we got some big news. We're going to be saying this. So, for provisional spot, it's going to be Alex Bowman. And the rest of the 20 drivers, Kyle Silch has still got a chance to go on because he's in the top 24 of the clash. That's going to be later on at 6 p.m. And this is just.
Interstate 83 for several hours. All lanes though have since reopened. Tom Homan is announcing the Department of Homeland Security.
Yeah, so it's going to be a busy night. We were supposed to have this on Groundhog Day, and now it'll be. I was going to do this on mobile, but with my charging and all the other stuff. We are proud to bring you guys our coverage on YouTube today because this is just one. We know YouTube is a big hit, and we're going to be doing some good content with YouTube, and hopefully we can make it to 100 subscribers because I'm still going to work on trying to get 100 subscribers. So, all right.
But that is largely contingent upon the end of illegal training activities against ICE.
Homan says the administration plans to roll out body-worn cameras nationwide, beginning with a focused deployment in Minneapolis. He added that an internal review revealed inconsistencies in how officers use body cameras.
Some officers
So,
that inconsistency was unacceptable. So we moved immediately.
welcome to Package Ship. We're going to have some new 2026 diecast coming in. We're going to say, welcome to Santiago Jr. TV. Yeah. That's fun.
Trump and Democrats now have 2 weeks to strike an agreement.
Yes. Yeah, that's fun. So, for anybody who is willing to look for the leaderboard, the leaderboard will be coming up very soon, and it's going to be in half an hour. So, we'll have a leaderboard for the last chance qualifier and the other one. Yeah. He said he was joking with me, but I had a laugh when he said Santiago Jr. YouTube. Santiago Jr. too, because this is just what everybody needs. I'm gonna be putting some great content for you guys today. Hit that subscribe button if you guys need to subscribe. We're gonna be need to try to get to 100. We are now at 64. And we'll keep you guys updated on the YouTube channel whenever we need to. Don't forget, before I continue on, I had to post some Circle B Diecast content, but I will show you guys the recent Circle B Diecast content very soon. Give me 1 second here. I'm going to use my screen share so I can show you guys what the pre-orders look like. I'm going to show you guys the first. There we go. Don't forget, if you have a chance, don't forget to use my code VICTORY for $5 off discount shipping on almost $30,000 more on SubbyDuckers.com. Here are the new pre-order stuff. So you can check it out. We have Zane Smith, Josh Green, Corday, who likes Corday, and then body armor of Ryan Blaney. So don't forget, orders $30,000 more, the code VICTORY. And we're going to be doing that right here. So, for the question is, who's going to manage the LCQ? We got 2 spots remaining in this LCQ, and this is just, we'll be doing some things, but that'll be good. So yeah, this is actually going to be the right place. We're going to bring you guys all the YouTube content from NASCAR, and I very appreciate everyone hitting that subscribe button and like, comment, and share, so we can get to. Oh my gosh, I'm going to be happy. And who's happy right now that Kyle Larson? I think it was good. Good qualifying lap. But keep an eye on Joe Gibbs, the top 4 driver in the Joe Gibbs department. We will see what.
She's done a great lengths to protect her home, so she never has to deal with her insurance. She should have in JM. They go to great lengths to do with the rest of their policy.
What's that?
Uh-oh.
Also, they have decals for the Biff. So, if you guys didn't know, we know Blake Biffle passed away. So, right now, that was last month, and now we're getting to a new month.
Right now, Harrisburg faith leaders and dozens of community members are walking for peace in several churches throughout downtown. Fox 43's Mona Brown joining us now live from State Street, where the group has stopped to hold another moment of silence and prayer.
Good afternoon, Evan. So right now you can see there's quite a few people behind me. We had some more people walking in. They've been walking now for over an hour, and right now they are stopped.
They need to change their vehicles. That'd be crazy. So coming up, we got the
walk started over an hour ago.
But speaking of which, we're going to be doing some good racing. We got on YouTube, we're going to have a leaderboard coming up very soon. So for anybody who is watching this, you can watch it. Or you can watch it on the Fox Network if you have like a cable satellite or streaming provider. So that's why it's just going to be a good race. I hope it's a good race today, because this is just what we need to bring you guys all the ways to NASCAR. I'm also going to keep check on if anybody starts in the wheel, because I know Tuesday at 2. We were going to do Tuesday at 2, but I was tired, and that's going to be good. So who's excited for this Welcome Back NASCAR season? Oh, here's the live leaderboard. Let's see if they have the live leaderboard. Oh, wait, there's a second. Yes! I got my 50 points already! Now I gotta do is get the last set of points, which is, let's see how many points I got. I'm gonna get some more points, but this is just like, I think you get it one time, but that's okay. I'm looking. 457, that includes, oh my gosh. I gotta get one more set of points. I know we're gonna do this today, and if you don't get it done, then I'm gonna do some points because this is just like, alright, let's try this again. Beef! Where's the beef? So yeah, this is just what we need. We'll get the leaderboard in just a second, but right now I'm just doing some things.
Dairy prices have been falling, Leonard says, lowering the cost of that cheese platter. In Washington, I'm Carrie.
I'm just checking something real quick.
All right, Greg joining us now with a look at the weekend weather forecast. Folks who may be heading out to Super Bowl parties.
Yeah, it's going to be a cold one. I think many of us will be hoping to be in San Francisco, where, of course, the Super Bowl is. The forecast on Sunday is in the 60s. Meanwhile, for us, we are tracking our next round of frigid Arctic air. Another Arctic blast. We've seen numerous of them now over the coming weeks, and we do have another weather impact alert in place. It's pretty busy. Folks getting
so we're stuck at 450.
You
know what? I'm going to just do this.
Saturday morning through Monday morning will be blustery.
All right, I'm going to fix something here.
Single digits at best for the afternoon as you're out and about. And then, of course, each morning will feel sub-zero at times.
We'll wait and
see
what happens, and then we'll wait until later in the day, and then we'll see if the Clash will work. Because right now it's not working for the check-in, so.
Conditions, temperatures still chilly though, still struggling to get up to near 30 around Central PA, but lots of sunshine today. At least made it feel a lot better. Notice it feels like 28 in Lewistown right now up in Mifflin County because we also have those lighter winds. So there have been some improvements, still just that seasonal chill in the air. You have any dinner plans this evening after sunset? Temperatures
all right, we'll wait later and then we'll see what happens here.
Tomorrow morning, many of us waking up to the teens, and even a couple single digits possible. Some kids off to the bus stop on the left.
I got my 63 points, and this is just a very good start to the points. So, let me see if already did that already. So what we're gonna do is go to the NASCAR. Oh wait, we got it. We gotta get the screenshot working because this is actually gonna be working for the Flash. And we'll see what happens, and so we're at the screenshot version of this NASCAR chance qualifier. So we got Josh Bear in the pole with Michael McDowell. Now I put Alex Bowman. He's going to be the provisional starter, but I'm just letting you guys know there's going to be, and I think that one's going to be part of this Clash. So whoever joins the next two drivers will be in the Clash, and then we'll be getting started. We got 5. Yeah.
Some local children with disabilities have new mobility equipment.
Ooh, they have the wheelboard up. It's close, but it's just.
Adaptive bicycles and 4 adaptive strollers, which will go to children in York, Adams, and counties.
I gotta get this done because this is just what we need to do. I might get those points someday because this is just. And then we can always get the saving up those points, and then you can just.
Variety has given more than 450 adaptive bikes, adaptive strollers, and communication devices to local children. Recognizing warning signs,
This is my point.
health experts say
I know I don't want to show this out now, but this is just
and today is
um,
Transit Equity Day.
everybody knows that I collect points and will.
Celebrating Rosa Parks' 115th birthday.
I got my bond. I got my bond.
He was not slow. They didn't get along. You could put him behind any wheel. He wouldn't just have fans. He'd have groupies. Fortunately for the people of Concord Acres, Otto chose to drive Kia. You want to catch Otto Award? Welcome to the fastest racing on
I'm gonna check some other stuff, and we're getting close to 9 minutes until we're ready for the OCQ, because this is just.
Home remodeling easy. From tub to shower conversions to walk-in tub installations and even full bath remodels. We're ready to get rid of your old, outdated bathroom and transform it into your dream space. So if your bathroom looks like this, or even this, just call and visit westshorevag.com to get started. From the first consultation to the final installation, our process is simple, efficient, and built entirely around your And one of the best things about choosing West Shore Home for your project is
The only driver said you were gonna.
down to get started. Our team of highly trained employee installers
I think Trackhouse might have a chance to win the championship. We'll have to wait and see what happens here.
And right now we have something special going on. It's our winter savings event. We'll have free installation on all.
Let me double check how many viewers we have. I'm not sure if I want to do this or not. I was going to do TikTok, but something pop up a little bit different. So let me see. I'm not sure what's happening with our viewers. But that's okay, it just happened. I was going to go live, but just going to keep watching. Oh my gosh.
Fits her budget or her lifestyle. That's even harder.
We make selling easy so you can move forward without the hassle.
Selling should be simple, not stressful.
Call 717-999-SOLAR or visit us at ericbuysyourhouse.com today.
Really? At this rate, we're going to have to take out a second mortgage.
What is a grocery haul? Same basic kind of thing.
He's right. You'd be
Yep.
surprised how much you can get for less here. Try this. Grocery Outlet is your extreme value headquarters. Tackle high prices for the big game with assorted 12 packs of Pepsi for only $2.99 each. No instant replay needed. This deal is only available until February 10th while supplies last. Hurry to your local Grocery Outlet today. Grocery Outlet.
The ones that just extremely dangerous.
Snow is now sleet.
Hard, icy, hitting you in the face.
Watch extended weather coverage on Fox 33 Plus. Heart disease remains the number one killer of Americans, causing close to 700,000 deaths every year. And experts say detecting it and getting treatment early can help limit damage and even help prevent death. However, doctors say a lot of people dismiss their symptoms. Manny Gaither has a cautionary message from one patient who ignored his health warning signs and explains how it almost cost him his life.
At first, Alex Valdez thought he was just getting older. The 32-year-old father felt fatigued and put on some extra pounds.
I don't like seeing doctors, because if you see a doctor, it means there's something bad. So if you saw it, put it off.
But he kept feeling worse and assumed it was a virus or perhaps anxiety. He was vomiting and having trouble sleeping while lying flat, which led to shortness of breath.
I felt like I was drowning.
When Gomez finally went to the doctor, he was told all those signs he'd been dismissing were warning him that his heart was failing.
I feel a massive shock to me and my face.
All that is I knew that Alex
So coming up, we're getting close.
Random Health says since Gomez's symptoms of heart failure had been going on for a while, he eventually experienced a life-threatening condition called cardiogenic shock.
That's when a patient is so sick and the
help with cleaning of the body.
His team of doctors decided that Bowman would be a good candidate for a left ventricular assist device, or LVAD, an implant that does the work for his heart.
So now you're able to flow blood in your body.
Less than 2 years after surgery, Bowman says his life is almost back to normal. His advice to others: don't wait. Listen to your body.
I waited to the very end, and it was God's grace that I caught it in time.
For Health Minute, I'm Andy Gaither.
And before he agreed to have surgery, Bowman says a doctor told his family that his heart was in such bad shape he probably had only about a month of life left. Bowman says after dismissing symptoms, he also put off surgery because he was always seen as, quote, the strong one in his family. He now says they see him as strong because of his decision to have the surgery. The New Mexico Department of Health issuing a warning against drinking raw milk after newborn dies of listeria infection. Health officials there say they believe unpasteurized milk consumed during the pregnancy likely caused the infection, though they could not find the exact cause. The New Mexico Health Department is advising pregnant women to only consume pasteurized milk products, as raw milk can contain disease-causing germs, including listeria. Cybersecurity experts at Better Business Bureau are warning people about sophisticated scams using AI-generated deepfake doctors. Checkpoint researchers say they are seeing a surge of these types of scams, and the Better Business Bureau has received a number of reports about deepfakes related to weight loss and shocks and supplements. What differentiates this sort of series of attacks is that...
All right, we're getting close. Wait for some reactions, folks.
This particular scam goes one step further.
If you just join us, coming up at 4:30, we'll begin our reactions, and we'll see what happens here from 4:30 on, and then we'll...
Big red flag to watch for is what happens during the payment process. If you get redirected to a third-party website, that is a red flag that it could be a scam. A bipartisan group of state lawmakers joined farmers and public health advocates at the state capitol to talk about banning a weed killer called
Yep, it's going to be busy.
The substance can lead to serious health problems, including Parkinson's disease, non-Hodgkin's lymphoma, and childhood leukemia. State House Representative Mandy Steele, who lost her mother to Parkinson's in 2024, gave some emotional testimony in support of the bills to ban paraquat.
How is this not banned in that country? It's banned in China, for God's sake. How are we still enduring this chemical in our communities, in our water? How are we still exposing Americans to this?
Those in attendance you see here advocated for a pair of bills introduced in the state Senate and the state House. Those were introduced in 2024 and 2025, respectively. Well, NASCAR's cookout clash at Bowman Gray Stadium is taking over Fox 43 after being postponed from the weekend. Stay with us for the rest of Fox 43 News First at 4 and Fox 43 News at 5 on fox43.com and on the Fox 43 streaming app. We're back also tonight for Fox 43 News at 10.
That was a quick newscast, so who's ready for NASCAR? Wednesday night NASCAR Hump Day reactions. We're getting close. If you just join us, this is gonna be fun.
Incredible window options for any budget. This old house has great character. But in winter, it's like an igloo. So I checked out Window Nation. They had so many custom fit options that didn't. Now, my window's a perfect fit, and the home is toasty.
You gotta find that laugh emoji. I'm gonna laugh at that.
And right now, buy 4 windows, get 4 free. We are the Delos. We are from Northern Kentucky. Being out in a rural area for coverage is pretty hit and miss with other carriers. So, switching to T-Mobile solved a lot of problems.
Oh, man. So, any last thoughts before we get started with our coverage of our very first NASCAR reactions coverage for everyone out there? No, it was...
Toyota is about getting more. With the most eye-catching selection of SUVs, your Toyota dealer is the four-wheel and all-wheel drive headquarters this winter. So check out a Grand Avenue with all the efficiency handling unique. Buy a Giant Islander today with 4.99% financing. A RAV4 with 4.75% financing.
Who's ready? Who's ready?
Let's go places. When you're injured, don't settle for less. Call TLS.
Watch Fox 43 and be ready for the impact of
Here we go, guys.
Running low on
It's 4:30. Get your butt here.
Call to schedule your propane delivery today. Leader Soil, keeping our community warm for over 60 years. Drivers, your engine! But no, today sure hasn't gone
The last chance call.
That bitter taste in your mouth doesn't need to last. Because right now, you've got 75 laps to fix it. Haymakers
75 laps. Is this race? Oh, it says it right here.
It's the last chance qualifier for the clash. And it's next on Fox. Welcome to Winston-Salem, North Carolina, and the last chance qualifier for the NASCAR Clash. After a week of snow, we've had a day of practice and qualifying time trials here at Bowman Gray Stadium.
Yep.
One of the original NASCAR tracks from 1949, and 20 drivers have timed in to the 200 main event. From Kyle Larson, the fastest, down to Chase Elliott, last year's winner, and more. 10 rows deep are already good. Now, that 11th row is going to come from the last chance qualifier, and then the highest remaining driver in last year's championship points will get the final starting position. This race will be 25 green flag laps. Cautions don't count.
Only green flag laps count, and the top two advance to the main event.
23
Hi,
will start the main event. And that provisional, well, it's dwindling down. Alex Bowman is the highest driver not yet in. But Larry McGraw, what's he going to do?
Well, Mike, I'm not sure it's in down anymore because I keep pulling more and more layers back on this. This is the 5th year that we've had this format on a quarter-mile racetrack. And whoever was highest in points after the heat races qualified.
Oh, wait, we gotta get changed. Why in the world we have?
There was a debate in Henry Motorsports whether to race or not. I'm telling you, he's on Scuzz. He's going to drop to the back and use it as a little test session.
All right, so he will take the 23rd starting spot. So 2 positions, 18 drivers for 2 positions.
2 positions. We got Mike George. Support. This is like Wednesday night racing.
If you're going to win this race and finish in those top 2 positions, you're going to have to be aggressive. You're going to have to fight for your position to get down to the bottom of the race.
I'm not sure who's going to win because this is unpredictable.
And LCQ race, that's what you need to do.
Desperation, guys. These guys are desperate. They want to be in this thing. They don't want to be at home on the couch. That is the last place you want to be when there's cars on this racetrack. There's cars on the racetrack, ladies and gentlemen. It's Wednesday, but we've got cars on the racetrack.
No, what couldn't boy says.
To complicate things, this track, Bowman Gray Stadium, it's a football field surrounded by a racetrack and has been since the late 1930s. Wake Forest played football here. Winston-Salem
Here we go.
Now, but this racetrack is full of modifieds. And
Here we go, guys.
stadium style every Saturday night during the summertime. And they call it the Madhouse for a good reason. One guy leaves happy. Well, everybody else, there's climb and things like that, and cars in the fence, and it's quite a place.
We're going to learn a lot in this race right here. The LCQ, Kevin, we're going to learn.
LCQ!
Horsepower this year, softer tires. These things are going to fall off. Can somebody prevail because of that? Yeah, and everything that we've talked about.
We had Weepers earlier today.
Make the race. Well, these guys obviously didn't do that.
So we don't have to worry about.
All that effort that you put into qualifying to make the race. Now
The
you're
only
going to
way.
have a long run car, Mike. You can see a little of these sweepers on the outside of the racetrack, some water, if you will, coming from that ice.
All right, any moment now.
Keep an eye on that.
Wait, are we live? Looks like we're gonna. So we're gonna take the green flag. Green flag on the way at Bowman Gray for the last chance clock. Man, McDowell starts it off with the lead. Josh Berry did not take off.
Leader of the race supposed to be in control of that start, but as of right now, Michael McDowell has the lead, and now you
Michael McDowell is
the two-car Austin Cindric on the inside of
Austin.
You see McDowell really pulling away from Berry. One thing that I want to point out is the other. We just talked about fall off. Will that car fall off?
Fall off, and that's the big storyline.
We'll lock up for Cindric way up the race.
You're going to see that a lot on these
Well, we got
Very easy to lock that.
Gold Tires.
You see Corey LeJay-
My name is Gold Tires. I know we're gonna be doing this, so we're gonna. So far, it's been Mike McDowell with a huge lead. So we're gonna take a look at the fifth. Oh, we got a big crash. They're like stacking up, but they're not wrecking. So that's the first caution of the day. Goes for lap 6. Chloe Ware is going to be. They've got stacked up. Only green flag laps count. Let's look at this replay.
All right, so you see the 6 right here shove the 16 car into the back of the.
They have 13, 42, 41. Man, this is like a stack up. Yeah. What start for the stack up? So.
Unfortunately for Riley Herbst, he was kind of the last link of that chain as they stacked up right there on the inside.
And that's just the madhouse. How fast it can happen.
The madhouse.
Riley there.
That's just wild and crazy right now. Start off this last chance qualifier.
Won't be the last time. All right, let's go back to the start because Michael McDowell has led every lap here after starting second alongside Josh Berry. Now here's the start. Yeah, well, Josh Berry is the control car there, and he should be the one that gets to that box right there to start the race first. So we were all over that. That didn't happen. Michael McDowell beat him to the box, and that shouldn't be the way that it works.
And carried that all the way through.
Is there going to be a black flag for Michael McDowell?
Oh, by the way, Michael McDowell has been penalized to the rear for jumping the initial start of the race.
Yeah, I was saying that. I was just predicting that, and then he. Yeah, so that means Michael McDowell has to start in the rear of the field because he jumped the restart. That's not a good start. 18 for. This is wild. New we're still Josh Berry.
It's a very simple rule. You don't beat the leader to the line on the start. The control car is the first one to the line, and you can't be ahead of them.
That was a costly error. I mean, you're in an LCQ. Obviously, we talked about the desperation.
I mean, NASCAR 25, and it's just.
But that probably took him out of this thing on the first lap.
So Mike McDowell going to the rear of the field.
Some Josh Berry audio. Berry was the pole car, the control car from the start. That's what he had to say about the start.
They got 71 for restart violations. Now let's go to the back. I'm wondering. I mean, I kind of started to think I just got curious, but yeah, that's kind of what I.
Black flag.
Yeah, I'm a little bit surprised that they waited as long as they did. I guess I don't really know what you would do with them here until the caution comes out because there's really no pit road. So typically black flag. Yeah, and in these types
Black
of races,
flagging.
don't beat yourself.
Yeah, I know.
That's what should happen in every race, but that is just an error on Michael McDowell's part. All right, we're coming to the choose. Now they're going to add lap under caution.
Lap under caution.
Position.
Side violation will move to the rear. So you're going to see Josh Berry. Let me see if I can refresh this so I can show you guys.
I'll tell you a story about the choose rule here. Junior Miller was a long-time racer. Here at Bowman Gray, he won championships in a lot of races. And the way he'd do it Because when they got ready to restart, they would choose inside or outside every car. Everybody wants to line up on the inside and protect the bottom. Junior Miller will go to the outside every time. He'd move up 6, 7 rows up to the outside. He won a lot of races that way. Typically, when you make that move,
here's the cheers. Here's the cheers. Allmendinger goes to the John Nemechek. We got
One thing that we saw from these Cup cars here last year was that outside group worked a lot better than it does for the
we have 13 for Alex Bowman. That's the one who's in.
So I think that was the one thing that shocked him the most was the fact that these cars could run that second lane and be somewhat competitive.
Burt Myers back in 12th place. The only non-Cup regular, one of two championship Burt Myers non-Cup regulars here.
Chad Fincham, the Finch. All right, let's continue this race. Walnut Cold, the kill. I know, that ain't great cause to go. She goes, oh, I can on YouTube channel. Friends. All right, Josh Berry and Allmendinger will be trying again to make this restart count. The pace car is out. Let's continue this race. Green flag back in the air. Allmendinger. Whoa. Now we're going side by side. Man, this is a good track to be banger. Well placed.
Somebody's going to get spun out or shot out of line, and unfortunately for Austin Cindric, he was the weak link right there.
You can see the green flag. Okay. So on lap 8. We're thinking about the two positions right now. It's Allmendinger and Josh Berry. Right here.
Up there, giving themselves a chance means they did something better for ball line, and now he's in contention. Right here.
11 laps in.
This is usually the point as we get 12, 15 laps into the run when we start seeing the lap time start to go.
I
That's when we're going to get a read on
I did it.
fall is going to be. And a lot of these guys don't know. They ran 30 laps in a row. A lot of them put new tires on to run that second practice. As you see Corey LaJoy.
LaJoy for pass for the fourth position. Fourth position for LaJoy.
AJ Allmendinger and Trent Owens, his crew chief. I said, so what do you think? You're going to have to double that number. They said, the big concern is he's not wearing the tires out. It's just the right rear gives up. It just gets crazy.
So Allmendinger and Berry. Something's not. The limbo's not actually. Sorry, right? Oh, wait, never mind. We got a battle for the lead between Allmendinger and Josh Berry in for. Josh Berry takes the lead. Josh Berry takes the lead in this race. Lap 17, so
AJ recognized that gap to John Hunter and
this is going to
let
be
the
crazy.
21 car go by to minimize the loss to third place.
Team founder Glenn Wood has won here at Roman Gray, driving on number 21, fielded by the same Woodrunners out of Stuart, Virginia. Don't let living with cancer define you. Discover injectable immunotherapy. Opdivo Qvantic. For certain previously treated adults who've
Sippy!
a chance to live longer. A treatment that's faster. Unlike an infusion that takes 30 minutes, Opdivo Qvantic lets you receive treatment quickly in as little as 3 minutes. Opdivo Qvantic can cause your immune system to harm healthy parts of your body during and after treatment. These problems can be severe and lead to death. See your doctor right away if you have a cough.
Don't forget to use my code VICTORY for $5 off discount shipping on orders $30 or more on ScoobyDiecast.com. ScoobyDiecast.com.
Itching, confusion, memory problems, muscle pain or weakness, joint pain or fever. Report severe or persistent muscular joint pain. Tell your doctor if you have myasthenia gravis or Guillain-Barré syndrome. Immune system problems include Crohn's disease, ulcerative colitis, or lupus. These are not all the possible side effects. Tell your doctor about all medical conditions, including immune or nervous system problems if you've had or plan to have an organ or stem cell transplant or receive chest radiation. Opdivo Qvantic can harm your unborn baby. Chance to live longer. A treatment that's faster. Ask your doctor about Opdivo Qvantic. See OpdivoQvantic.com for more information.
Thank you for a great season, football fans.
NASCAR, fast is never fast enough. See Kyle Larson. See them? Yeah, but chase it back. I never left. Not you.
I never left.
No one is safe from chaos. Really? That's my intent on the wrong road to Miami. 2026 is anyone's game. It's time. Watch out.
Three wide for third place. This is a lap time.
Josh Berry did not waste any time when he got rid of those two lap cars. He moved them right up the racetrack.
We're coming back. We're going to see what happens here because we're going to battle for the lead.
That puts you in the most vulnerable position. So you always want to get all the track position that you can. But lap cars for Josh Berry right now, and see Riley Hurts move up out of the way, made that one easy. Well, look what it did. I mean, it pulled right that second place mark right to his bumper again. Allmendinger, here he comes, calling racing.
Now, Riley Hurts spun while we were away, but got going right away, and there was no caution flag.
Oh, Riley Hurts spun. I missed that.
On the outside of Cole Custer. Incidental contact. Cole was there. It was open.
Cole Custer. Don't go Custer.
Hoping for the best, especially when you've
Man.
already wrecked once, but it didn't work out.
We got some cars lapping, so 35's not going to go on. Oh, wait.
A couple of drivers that have moved up. Zane Smith got away from
Zane.
and his number 38 now up to 7th place. And remember Michael McDowell, who was penalized for jumping the start. He restarted 18th, and McDowell is in the top 10. Here he is, 71.
Yeah, you see that he has a really good race car, and unfortunately he made that error.
Right, so here we go.
Put himself all the way to the back and made some track position up, but right now he's running out of time.
He stalled out as he got closer to the front of this pack. The cars got faster, harder to pass. He needs a caution. That's probably going to be his only race.
And you see those cars bouncing around. You see that concrete on the bottom of the racetrack. There's curves down there. There's bumps in the racetrack. That's what makes this so difficult. As you get on those rumble strips and things, to be able to put the power down to make those passes and do the things you need to do to get to that back bumper in front of the car in front of you.
1 lap to halfway in the last chance qualifier.
1 lap to halfway.
Advance into the clash. These guys are going to need some help, and that help is a caution. Green flag laps are only one to count. That helps that scenario that somebody's desperately needing a caution on this racetrack. A flat quarter mile for this exhibition race to kick off. 2026 season for the NASCAR Cup Series. Josh Berry out in front of A.J. Allmendinger. John Hunter Nemechek 1 spot away with Corey LaJoie and Austin Cindric in top 5.
Yeah, and what these guys
Halfway.
see right now is what we keep talking about is
You get yells.
you work yourself to have this great track position with the lead, and a caution really mixes this thing up, because if we get that caution and you get a restart, all these guys that know that they aren't as good as those first two cars, then they start to get physical, knowing that that's their only opportunity is to move somebody out of the way and mix things up.
And Nemechek not gaining on the lead duo. LaJoie has it in sight. Again, that's not the pass you need to make to get in the show.
Yeah, and you see on that Nemechek car, you see the hood is all bowed up. They're the hood movers. You can see that they're not flat right there. So that's a lot of times that's what happens when you see that accordion and the cars start running into each other. They'll push the top of that nose in and bow that hood up slightly. Shouldn't be a big deal at this racetrack.
One of the things at the top of the show that I was talking about I wanted to learn is how much fall off we're going to have. Not a lot of fall off, not as much as I thought. 43 laps here, 44.
Yeah, and you see Corey LaJoie, he knows that time is short right here. This car, John
Yep, so far it's been 45 laps of 75, and the leader has been still Josh Berry.
Austin Cindric underneath John Nemechek right there, moving up to 4th. So 42 cars starting to fade clean.
And that's that teammate of Josh Berry. You see Cindric coming alive.
And we talk about the air pressure in the tires. As a team, there'll be some teams that start the air pressure a little bit higher. Some teams are much more aggressive with low air pressure. And when you run that low air pressure, a lot of times it takes a few laps for it to come in. But the other thing that it does, the lower you can run the air, usually the better the forward drive is, and keeps the air pressures down for the overall grip of the car.
Josh Berry, your leader, finished second in this LCQ last year to advance to the 200-lap main event. That shows you right there.
34 has a problem. It's like slow.
A comfortable lead over that third and fourth place car right now. Slow car, turn 2. This may get us a caution.
Yeah, I seen that. It was Todd Gillen.
He will be able to limp his way to the pits should he choose not to continue, and that's what happens.
Man.
Jerry Hunt Auto Sales Machine to work the sponsors on that car performing great. I was watching him. He was really sideways off the
Yep, so we're under 50. We're getting close down to...
traffic for the leader here. He's got to get past Brooke Myers. And then Cole Custer. And then
Yeah, so...
that may allow Allmendinger to... Well,
Allmendinger right now, his pace is... Well, that lap they match each other, but the last couple of laps, and as they get to this lap traffic, will be a chance for Corey LaJoie to catch A.J. Allmendinger if he has any shot if this thing goes green.
And he knows that. Talking about Corey LaJoie, he's watching that and he's pushing as hard as he can right now to catch Allmendinger as he catches this lap traffic. Look at Allmendinger. They're too wide. Worst case scenario for him. LaJoie was 1.7 seconds behind. Now it's less than a second.
Oh, man.
Herbst is in his way.
Move him! Man, that's crazy. So we're going to go 20 laps to go. Man, this race has been cleaner ever since. Hey, that's good. We got some side-by-side banging. Top 65. So we're going to go... Oh, wait. 20 laps to go now. Okay. 20 laps to go in this last chance qualifying. The only caution we had was a pack.
Opportunity's going to play in Cindric's hand. You watch this. This car's a little bit stronger on the long run. See how much faster it's rolling the center of the corner? Here he comes.
It's been a good race.
The only shot for LaJoie or Cindric to advance is going to be to catch Allmendinger in lap traffic.
Well, this is exactly what Corey LaJoie does indeed. He's hit the wall 3 times in one lap right there, trying to get too much. I think if he just runs it smooth.
Yeah, look at that windshield, Kevin. Looking in that mirror, the car's getting
Yeah.
His car is faster than A.J. Allmendinger's right now. He just needs to run clean laps. I know he's got the pressure from...
Man, A.J. Allmendinger has run faster laps, but...
LaJoie's ball, get to the rear bumper of that green 16.
And do it quick, because if it stacks up, then you put yourself in a position to where...
Boy, LaJoie's still talking about this.
It's
traffic. 15 to go next time by.
15 to go. Coming up.
East Series race.
Coming up with 15 laps to go. We are still green. And
This takes me back to the start of this race with Allmendinger, how fast that car took off. I think the pressures were up a little bit. You started to get struggled in the corner.
whoa! What Joy got second place.
Now consider go with him. Here he comes. The best thing that happened was Austin Cindric stayed right with him. The worst thing that's going to happen is Austin Cindric's going to stay right with him. Because I believe that
Look how impressive Josh Berry is.
AJ Allmendinger would have retaliated if he could have been able to get down and get to that bumper, the 6 car, the next corner. But I got a feeling the bumper's going to.
We're going to have a Ford win, so we're going to take a look at, well,
He just showed you how to do it. Yeah.
So we're now in the last transfer spot, and Austin Cindric for Team Penske trying to take it away. Cindric is up against the bumper of LaJoy, but not quite close enough going into the corner to make a move. Now he does. Hits him square.
Well, and this is from the joy standpoint. What you got to do right here is you got to drag.
all right, we're almost 10 to go, guys.
Just so
Almost 10 to go.
Cindric is there.
Now, where will the lap car go? Chad Mitchell's going to get lapped for the second or third time here.
You got to move him right back. Yeah. You got to move him right back up the racetrack right here.
He's going to, and does.
And so you got to be defensive right here. You got to keep the 6 car knows that the 2 car is better. So anytime if he gets back by you, you got to move it back.
Time to go.
Otherwise, he's going to drive off.
Cindric can't clear it. They try to pay down into turn 1, and they're even coming off 2.
Yeah, and right here, I would drag the brake to make sure that Austin Cindric didn't get in position to do that. You want to try to keep that car pinned up on the high side so that he can't get back to your rear bumper because it's open game right now.
What a battle and what contact between these two trying for the last transfer spot.
This is going to be nuts. We got 7 laps to go coming up. Yep.
Because AJ Allmendinger's car
How many
is
laps?
fast right now. I'm going to keep him on the outside because as soon as he gets behind me, he's going to put the bumper back to me. Yeah, I'm Cindric. I'm keeping him right there. Try to. Yeah, because otherwise you're going to get the bumper again, and here it comes.
Yep.
Here's the crossover.
Yeah, these guys have got to slow down and let AJ Allmendinger get back in position so that the outside car can't fill the hole. Right now, you need to just slow this pace down as much as possible.
Coming up with 5 laps to go. Coming up. If we stay, man, we're staying green. This 5 to go already. Corner George races live.
And does. Bumps him twice. Moves him up the track. Allmendinger hits Cindric. Cindric gets
4 to go.
Sure is. Well, and Allmendinger knows that he doesn't have a car that's capable. One of these guys breaks free, he's not going to catch
Yep,
him.
we'll see who.
Side by side, that's going to enable him to get close enough to that 2. He might get a 2-for-1 out of this thing. Stay patient. Here we go. 2 to go.
2 to go.
One of these 3 is going to make the main event. How bad do you want it?
How about you want this?
But you got to get yourself in a position where you can guard yourself. So you got to decide right here how you can defend yourself on the inside. And to me, it's exactly what we're
Coming up to the white flag.
right here. Don't let him back on the inside. Just ride right there until the last lap and then push him up the racetrack.
White flag for Josh Berry.
White flag for
Here it is for second place. Beat and bang off turn 4. Typical bad.
Josh Berry's gonna win it.
It's like they're welded together, then broken apart.
Josh Berry's gonna win the first position. Oh!
Knocks it into LaJoy and hooks him ahead and into the
Austin Cindric got to advance, so it's Berry and Cindric who advance. And in this last 2 transfer spots, and Bowman's still gonna be in it.
He tried. They all tried. Whitmore.
Yeah, that was a good.
Car drivers in America on the tightest, toughest, flattest quarter mile. in the country.
Josh Berry wins the last chance qualifier. So congratulations, Josh Berry. Plus, we also have
Josh Berry for the second straight year advances to the
Cindric been second.
last chance qualifier. And Austin Cindric will be his 3rd time in the main event, including both years.
So what are we trying to do now? That was a good.
Slowed his pace down, but he didn't want to take that lead. He kept him on the outside. He learned it once and then applied it the second time.
Yep,
Kept
so
it on the
congratulations,
outside,
and
he
you
had
just
control of it. It almost
got
kind of
yourself
felt
to
like
the
he
cookout clash.
But he was able to take the first shot, drag the brake.
So
and
the
second
people
shot
are going to go
wasn't bad
home,
because he knocked the
are going to
speed
be
out of
very
it. So
disappointed.
that's a lot of legend stuff right there. Legend racing style of racing. When you got to drag the brake and protect.
So now we got 1 hour until the race starts.
Want to see those last two laps again? Absolutely. You bet.
I'm going to show this replay again. This is just
He can't put you if you're side by side with him. Here comes over. That's exactly what he needed to do. I think that he learned from the first time that he passed Corey LaJoy. Just keep the pace so that they're wheel to wheel so that he can't retaliate. Right here, Allmendinger threw a Hail Mary. But, luckily for Cindric, the 6 car was up there empty from shooting.
yeah. So Cindric is going to be the next guy.
You see with Joy right there.
This is one tonight, folks.
To knock some speed out of that 2 car, but
I had to do that because. All right, let me see if I can get.
Almost worked. Well, for Allmendinger, it was a hero or zero move. You could either croquet style, get 2 of them out of the way and take the win, or the way it ended. Wow.
Here's Josh Berry's interview.
Josh Berry just watching our fans there and seeing the finish. He said, well, I got well behind me, but it was pretty easy for me. It did look pretty easy for you.
21 of Wolf.
Position back early on in the race.
Your crew
chief Miles Stanley said this thing was going to be really good on the long runs. Was that the case? Yeah, I feel good about it. Honestly, we started a little bit on the
Start 21st in this clash. So the results are showing you right now from first to second. And congratulations to Corey LaJoy for just amazing.
It's a long night when you don't make this race. So I'm glad that we were able to put both our cars in. Second year in a row that you've had to race your way in, so you've got experience starting in the back. What's going to be a little bit harder for you? Is to get spots early, or are you going to want to just try and get spots as it opens up?
Let me see if I can
I think it's going to be a little bit different.
double check with everybody and see.
Like there's more fall-off.
So we got 1 hour, and then we'll get started with the racing.
Just trying to stay patient, right? We're still at the Madhouse. All right, it's a Madhouse, Larry, and definitely got a guy back there that experienced the Madhouse fully for you.
Yeah, but Austin Cindric could finish second. Austin, how about that battle with Corey LaJoy and Allmendinger wouldn't go away?
Yeah, no, it was about as fair as I think that could have gotten for an LCQ. So I appreciate Corey racing hard, and obviously we advanced in, but long road ahead. Starting last with some scuffs for the final here, but happy to get the fight line before the Mustang in the show here. Enjoy kind of round 2 here at Bowman Gray. This is a very cool place. I was happy with how the car held on for a long run. Kind of had to save my stuff after I got punted out of the way there early. So it seemed to play out pretty well. I'm glad it went as long as it did. It's fun. Good way to get started.
You got a top 10 finish last year. If you take what you learned last year, I know it's a little different tire, but what did you learn in that 75 laps that you and Brian Wilson can maybe adjust on? I know it's going to be a long journey to the front, but what did you learn?
Yeah, I mean, definitely some of the wear characteristics of the tire. I mean, it's the same right side tire, and I feel like that definitely dominates a lot of the characteristics. But so I think some of the same from last year. I mean, I'll talk about out of horsepower. I don't think I got full throttle the entire race there, except for maybe when emotions got high. So that's that. It was pretty interesting to try and manage. Hopefully, didn't get too much damage there, and like I said, trying to have a good final here.
Mike, I think it's going to be fun watching these guys try to come from the rear.
Absolutely. I mean, Austin Cindric is in the main event, but boy, he had to work hard to earn it. When we come back, we'll get you ready for the 200-lap clash. Here are the drivers that transfer
Yep.
from the last chance squad.
So to check something here.
I want it to be over. I know. 4 years is a long time to wait for Team USA to play again.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna do.
I'm not gonna
changed that much.
We really need to get you new pajamas.
A lot can change in 5 years, but our best price won't. Just $50 a month for 5 years guaranteed. Xfinity. Imagine that.
Alright, let's see if I can move things.
Winner gets
The 120 million payout with top prizes of 2.5 million. Oh, it's on.
It's done. This is just.
Just you wait till next time.
rematch next week.
Let's play it by ear. Keep on scratching.
Toyota Truck Month is extended. Now with special presidential savings. With Tacoma and Tundra being the top 2 longest-lasting trucks. With the off-road capability, the tech, the style, and the reliability that only Toyota delivers. Right now, get $3,000 cash back on a new Tundra. Or choose from a Tacoma or Tundra with low 2.99% financing. See your local dealer during Toyota Truck Month. Toyota, let's go places.
Good news. Frontier is joining Verizon. Streaming wild and fast fiber internet together with America's best mobile network. Get incredible speeds, reliability, and big
Oh
savings.
man, nothing's working.
Here's more good news. Frontier customers who switch to Verizon can get 4 mobile lines for $20 each and 4 new phones on us. You know, Frontier and Verizon. Better together.
Hurt the car? Call HHR. Pick up the phone and dial 2. Alongside the Daytona 500 winner, Jimmy McGrath. The last chance to qualifier is in the books. Josh Berry gets his way in as well.
Yeah, everybody's getting ready for the pre-race show.
He saw some beating. He saw some banging. That's what we expect when we get to the madhouse, right?
Oh yeah, it was fun, but I mean, ultimately that's why we're here, is to see that type of racing and the discipline for both Cindric and LaJoie, not to just wreck each other, but to race and move each other out of the way. Really fun to watch a high-point race, and I hope we get to see a battle like that tonight for the win.
Yeah, those battles were great. So let's not waste any time. Let's get it back to the garage and check with Regan Smith, who that's the guy that just missed out on getting into the main event.
Well, that's right, John. Corey LaJoie was a big part of the show right there in that nice qualifying race. I know it's not the end outcome we wanted, but what was it like, you guys going back and forth trying to position yourself in the right spot for that last lap?
It was like a game of chess at like 50 miles an hour. You wanted to be a guy on the inside, obviously, but you didn't want to pass the guy because then he had the opportunity to get back to you. But cut a short. It was exciting. It was fun to be in the fight. I haven't been in a fight like that in a long time. So kudos to 16, man. They've had a lot to do with it in the offseason. The Brad's watching at home. He's going to be ready to go next week. But it's really cool to get
So we'll be back.
to knock the rest off.
That's the pre-race show.
We've been watching the show from the couch, but we're really prepared, and I feel really good about next week.
You mentioned that your car owner and normal driver of this 6-car, Brett Keselowski, will be ready to go next week at the Daytona 500 on Fox, but you are also going to have an opportunity to race in the Daytona 500. How excited are you to be in that 99 car 1 week from today?
I mean, it's going to be without doubt the best opportunity to have the 500. So we've been close with some other opportunities too in the last couple of years. So maybe this is the year, but nonetheless, we're going to have some strength in numbers with our favorite next week. And I'm just ready to get out of the snow, get south to Daytona where it's nice and warm, and we'll see if we can sneak out of there.
We'll see you in a week, and looking forward to seeing what you can do when we get to Daytona. Matter of fact, I know you got the third party that was involved in that water finish.
Yeah, I've got AJ Allmendinger was watching Austin Cindric and Corey LaJoie. Looked like maybe just not good in the long run. You had good short run figure here.
Yeah, I mean, we kind of struggled with our Grizzly nicotine conscious car all day. Trent made it a lot better for that race. It's cool to go 8th for the lead and run the outside of everybody. But yeah, we still struggled with kind of that forward drive.
Yeah, Allmendinger.
With the 6 and the 2. But I see
Alright, we're in.
they weren't going to let each other get away, and I had the plan set up perfect. I just didn't execute. I went down in there to.
Alright, we'll wait.
And we didn't have enough grip to throttle back up and beat them line, but at the end of the day, we learned some stuff. These are the types of racetracks we struggle on in general.
I am doing that.
So we got to be better, but I felt like we at least gave it a good run and got on TV a little bit.
We're about ready now to have about 2.25 miles of track. Let's head to Daytona for the Great American Race.
Well, I've already been there for Rolex
with the whole racetrack. I'm just hoping the weather's warm. It was warm the last time I was there. I hope we get back to some warm weather. So, yeah, always an offer pumped to be able to be a part of the 500 and can't wait to get there.
Josh, AJ, and I have a lot in common. We want warm weather.
Yeah, that's one of my big takeaways from everything we just heard. The drivers want to get some warm weather, and also the smiles on their face. I know deep down inside they got to be feeling some kind of just missing out. But you can see a smile on their face. Those are takeaways.
Yeah, well, first off, it's so weird that we're racing and there's snow. Like, we've seen the aerial shot. It's crazy that we're actually being able to run this race. Kudos to the track to get this ready to go. If you look at that, it's a record amount of snow that fallen here last week. I thought Allmendinger, I listened to his interview. I thought he was in the perfect position at the end. What's really hard as a driver is to know how hard you're going to hit that guy, right? Like, it's not something you do every single lap. And AJ, you don't just want to wipe everybody. It's hard to do it with a little bit of discipline. And I think if he could do that,
Enough. I'm going to eat and then we'll be back.
It was so much fun. I think we'll take another look and see how that last year's qualifier just rounded out. Where you felt
Hey, Mom.
he's out there watching this. And yeah, it's snow. It's been snowing all weekend. Here's Mom. Thankfully, it's in the distance. But how about the downfall?
oh, so frustrating. Jump the start. He tried to plead his case, but that Harvick said it's kind of cut dry. Coming back here from Custer around the first, sits here to the outside wall, didn't bring his caution out. Guy in the middle, he's here, your front Myers is what more races here than anyone. He was like moving an hour to get them all wrong.
And then we got the battle here for second coming down towards the end. And this was just absolutely incredible. I know the fans love this battle.
So yeah, I mean, absolutely. That's why you're at this type of a racetrack. John Berry had no idea what was going to find him as he went on to win the LCQ 2 years in a row. He's been able to race his way into this race. Hopefully the things he learned last night. What's your unique camo? I can say it's coming. I don't know what it's coming. Yeah, the fans are going to have something for you. For sure, absolutely.
They might even help you out and get you something. Well, it's good to see all the fans getting ready for the main event. Yes, we're warm up to the season. And back home, they're just excited. John Berry is going to be part of the clash here at Bowman Dre. We'll get you ready for it after this.
Race you. Race you on dirt, sand, snow. Race you through this, over that, all day, all night. Race you on 4 wheels, 1 wheel, not on no wheels. Race you with the world watching, this guy watching. Race you to the summit, maybe not that summit, the sub 7. Any event, any terrain, anytime. Race you.
Hey man, you like Dr. Pepper? And its unique blend of 23 flavors.
From the moment you took your first breath, you had something to prove. And boy, did you ever. Roads worn, clots punched, sweat knocked up and down, back and forth, over and over and over again. And when it was finally time to enjoy it all, COPD thought it could stop you. Well, COPD never let someone like you. You kept right on going. Registry is 3 medicines in 1 inhaler with better breathing starting within 5 minutes and helps prevent flares. Now that's a COPD maintenance treatment that works as hard as you do. Registry won't replace the rescue inhaler for sudden breathing problems. It is not for asthma. Tell your doctor if you have a heart condition or high blood pressure before taking it. Don't take Registry more than prescribed. Registry may increase risk of thrush, pneumonia, and osteoporosis. Call your doctor if worsened breathing, chest pain, mouth or tongue swelling, problems urinating, vision changes, or eye pain occur. Can't afford your medication? AstraZeneca may be able to help. Ready to take back your breath? Ask your doctor about Registry.
Gillette Lance is just a fancy-looking Fusion 5? No, it ain't. It's Gillette's best shape, and its ultra-sharp blades last 50% longer. Hey, Joe, come feel my cheeks. That is Gillette, the best a man can get. It keeps getting better.
You will never acknowledge me or the children.
I don't care what you I can know someone more. Hell is empty. All the devil's in here.
All right, folks, let's take a look at the three drivers that raced their way into the main event. And those drivers were, of course, we talked about Josh Berry getting his way in off the Citric as well. And then Alex Bowman, by the points provisional, gets his way in. That's why you saw him drop towards the back off the start of that race. And standing by with Alex Bowman, the 48 driver, is Hump.
That's right. Alex Bowman did drop to the back at the start of the race and played it safe. You were already locked in. Maybe a little bit of question mark before that if you were going to race or if you were going to ride. Obviously, you chose to ride. But you had an opportunity to go make some changes and adjust on your race car. Did you learn what you need for the main event coming up in a little while?
Yeah, for sure. Talking to you before the race told me I shouldn't race, so I just took your advice on that one. So, I think we felt pretty good about our car in practice, and then not so great about our car in qualifying. And I feel like we just really wanted to try some stuff, like see if we could get on the other side of it, and we did. So we probably learned from that, and it was a good test session for us. So, 8 laps to use the provisional to get in, but we're in, and we'll try to drive through the field here later tonight at like 48.
Now, I want to give you a little bit of good news. Number one, you should never listen to me because I'm saying here about trying the microphone, not stereo right now. But last year, Brian Blaney also took the provisional to get in. He raced his way all the way up to second. Almost had an opportunity to win the race as it got to the end. So how do you play the race out now? Where do you want to get the positions? How quick do you have to get those positions, do you think?
Yeah, I mean, it's interesting. I feel like we passed a lot of cars in practice. It probably hurt us in qualifying because it was like I was in dirty air the whole time in practice and kind of never really focused on just making like that all-out fast lap. And hopefully that'll help us here with 22 guys to pass. But I also feel like you can beat your stuff up a little bit too much if you are like trying to make too much ground too early. So the 12 did a great job of that last year, and hopefully we can do the same.
Josh, the one thing I heard right there that Alex just said, he passed a lot of cars in practice, so we'll have to keep an eye on him in the future here later on.
Regan, I also heard him say he listens to you. I listen to you all the time. I don't know what he's talking about. But yeah, they talk about the challenge of the reward being you get in and now you got to start in the back. What's the challenge that poses for these drivers?
Well, I would just say with Bowman, I don't think we really know what he has. The fact that they used that as a test session, it seemed like they got on the other side of whatever balance they had. But that car didn't seem like it had a lot of speed. The flip side of that, though, if you look at Barry and Cindric, both of those cars look really good on the long run. And Regan referenced Ryan Blaney driving from the back last year. Penske in general is always good on the long run. If he had a long green flag run like he did last year, 80 laps towards the end, I think you could see those guys be able to move forward. But I don't really know with Bowman because I didn't see the speed that he needed in that race. But I didn't expect to either because of the circumstances he was in.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see how things play out. Of course, it'll be exciting if any of those guys start making moves during the course of this race. And the fans are getting set. We are closing in once again an hour away from the start of the clash here at Bowman Gray. It's going to be it. Stay tuned.
My task is pace of these roads. When I get back, goes to my family. That's where Straight Talk Wireless comes in. Straight Talk's always been the same price since they started back in 2009. And they always offer free 5G codes for new and existing customers on America's most reliable 5G network. Ooh. Straightforward prices.
With no potholes. Switch to Straight Talk Wireless. No contracts, no credit checks, no surprises. And now planning starting at just $25 a month.
They don't know the first thing about you. Or Walmart Plus. Like that Walmart Plus members get free delivery on more than just groceries. Free delivery on these apples and this shirt.
Yeah. How else would I get free delivery on this air mattress and these blankets? Oh no.
Dylan, have you been sleeping here again? Go home. No, not that home. Your home. Go home.
The Walmart you thought you knew
is now new.
Which guy? Cold and smooth survival skills. When a lock is broken, you can tell time by measuring the sun's distance from the horizon. Looks like happy hour. And for the mountains. I'm a Denny superstar. Stop, come. Okay, y'all can chill now. We're out in slamming meal deals. You can feed everyone and still be disappointed if you've got room. Good luck. Denny's new slamming meal deal starting at $5.99.
Never causing microbes on everyone's scalp. Use head shoulders every wash. It's active ingredient keeps them at bay.
Tackle dangers with every wash. Meet IndyCar champ Joseph Newgarden. His neighbors would say he's perfect, but killers often hide in plain sight. See, Joseph once ripped the man's heart out on live TV. His pulse never got above 85. So if you ever do meet Joseph Newgarden, pray to God you meet him here and not here. You want to catch Joseph Newgarden? Welcome to the fastest racing on earth.
NASCAR and the ATT IndyCar Series are coming to Phoenix. For a weekend of good vibes, the whole family won't forget. Get your tickets now at PhoenixRaceway.com.
This competition is about character, about fortitude, and about the old-fashioned giving. Are you here to fight and win for college, win for ramp, and change your lives forever?
Go get that line, boy!
This is all I've ever wanted to do since I was a kid. There's no friends on the racetrack.
Oh, we have been!
You want to make friends, go to summer camp.
Oh, we missed it! Oh, they landed each other! Oh, 3-9!
This is everything. It's do or die. An all-new episode of Ram, a Race for the Seat premieres Friday at 9:30 p.m. Eastern on FS1. And as the story every season, when we get a new year, we also get a number of changes, and this year is no different. With some new driver and crew chief pairings in 2026. But we got a change over at Legacy. Eric Jones is going to be working with Justin Alexander for front row. Noah Gregson and Greg Hutchins will pair together. Daniel Suarez, new team, new crew chief as well. He's over with Inspire, back at his home stop, Trackhouse. Brendan DeSwain is not going to work with Ross Chastain. Jim Pullman pairs up with Kyle Busch coming up from the Around the All-Star Series. And Randall Burnett leaves Kyle Busch is working with the new upstart rookie sensation, Connor Zilic. And let's head to the garage and check in with Larry Mack, who's with one of those guys that made a move in the offseason.
Yeah, I am a new face in a new place. Daniel Suarez, new organization, new number, but buddy, you're in the main show. You get to race tonight.
That's right, my friend. Yeah, I'm very proud of this team. You know, they've been working very, very hard all season. It's been a lot of fun, you know, for me. It's like going back to school, where you get to know all the new classmates and the new teachers and everyone. It's been a lot of fun the last couple months with
Yeah, IPS just joined us.
No, just excited to be here. The guys have been good. I feel like there is a couple of small things that we will have to execute a little bit better. But all the pace of the car has been good, and hopefully we can make some spots here in the main race.
Well, you're going to start 20 at the quarter-mile racetrack. We know this tire has some fall-off. How do you navigate that right there?
Alright, let's
Have you
see if
ever
we
been
can fix
patiently
this.
aggressive? Is that what you do?
I think that's exactly what American cruise ship should be telling me on the radio in an hour or so, Larry, because a tire that fell off a little bit more horsepower, that's going to have to bring a race car driver right here for tonight, because it's not going to be just about going fast. It's going to be about managing
it's working, so.
yeah,
What?
Cars
I had it, and then
playing here with me, but no, overall, I'm proud of the group. I think we have a good
I don't
race,
want that.
and it's going to be a management race. 200 laps is a long race, and
I'm messing up already.
Gosh, I think it's another driver with a lot of bounce in his step and a smile on his face. He's ready to go racing.
And that's what we love to see, smile on these drivers' faces, because we have action on the track. But what is your expectations from Daniel based off of what you just heard, and your thoughts on him switching his flag?
I gotta go back. Let me go back and find the NASCAR.
The original driver over there, and honestly, I thought he would just be there through the duration of his career. Obviously, that did not work out, and I think there's going to be a lot of pressure on him, and it'll be interesting to watch how he balances that. Being in a new team,
Let me find NASCAR.
He looked really good here. This race means nothing, right? It's racing
There we go.
tonight, but it's a great experience for he and Ryan Sparks to start working together. I think Spire is one of those
team that is on this huge climb right now. They are spending a ton of money hiring all the right people, doing all the right things. So the one thing that I think is a positive for Daniel is that he's added team that is investing and trying to get better every single week.
We're excited to see what he does this season as he moves on to Spire. His replacement over at Trackhouse was the rookie Connor Zillage, who caught up with our Kevin Harvick during the offseason.
It's kind of zit!
We missed the days at the go-kart track.
Oh, man.
We all went to the track together on the weekends, and that was really where it all started for me.
An 18-year-old Connor
Yeah,
Just wanted to find a way to make a career racing.
Here they come now.
But, a lot has changed since then.
Everybody in hot pursuit of Connor Zillage.
How did you get into racing? How did all this start for you? Honestly, I didn't come from a racing background. My family never raced. My dad was a car guy. He had a Corvette. He would take to the track on the weekends, and my dad ended up buying go-karts, and it started out as a hobby, and then we started traveling to Florida, and one thing led to the next. I never expected to become a NASCAR driver one day.
Right, we'll keep this up. I like my Cody Billy.
I think that I can make a career out of this. I think the very first time I thought, man, maybe I am better at this than I thought I was. I was 11 years old, and I ended up winning the World Championship. And after I won that race, I started to realize that, this was a dream.
We're here to officially announce and welcome Connor Zillage with a multi-year deal in the NASCAR Cup
Hardest
Series.
transition in racing going to the Cup Series. How much of that have you started to realize? Yeah, that's definitely something that has become new to me is just the amount of time and the amount of commitments that I have that expectations are just tough to manage. I don't know how you would travel to the track. I had a jet. Yeah, I'm not there yet. Yeah. And I just want to go have fun, honestly. There's a lot of guys that talk about getting burnt out and not enjoying it anymore.
Oh, tunes right here.
I'm so young.
I like to
I
see.
want to be able to go to the track and say that I'm having
I want
fun
to
and
check.
truly mean it.
The summer of Connor Zillage continues.
Let's make a couple laps. I'm going to give myself 5 seconds. Fair.
You've raced before, right?
All right.
I'm gonna put some banana fruit because that's what I'm talking about banana.
I didn't sign up for this. Oh, yeah, I'm
Walkers are in the air, and Connor Zillage has won.
Win 2 seconds.
Hey, that's not 5.
That's not 5.
Welcome back to Bowman Gray Stadium.
Have you ever been to a race at Bowman Gray?
I have, as a fan, I have sat in the stands at Open
This is the culture of racing here.
These people are back. They can be hanging over the fence, flipping you off. So you're aware of that.
I'll try not to give them a reason to flip me off, but if it happens, I'm prepared for it. It certainly is a very cool. How are you?
Hey,
And Connor Zillage, of course, will be in the main event later on tonight. But for a rookie,
Didn't work,
that
but-
balance between you got to be excited. You're at this level. You're experiencing so much new, but also there's got to be some pressure too after the way we talk about it.
Yeah, and Josh, it's a huge step from the O'Reilly Auto Parts Series to the Cup Series. It's just everybody's good. All of the teams have funding to do what they need to do. He's an exceptional driver, and I think when we get to the road courses, I sense he could be the guy that challenges Shane on the road courses. They just have great talent there, and the
I
Oaks
can't
did
find
really well
anything.
last year. But this is just a different level.
All right,
he's
so-
exceptional at every level of racing he's done, but this will be the biggest jump he's taken in his career.
Yeah, excited to see how it plays out for him. We're going to step aside, take another quick pit stop, but on the other side, we'll be joined by the man who is on the pole for tonight's event, Kyle Larson. Stay tuned.
Katrina is taking the Tide Boosted test.
Oh, yeah, I need it.
Try Tide. It's boosted. The other stuff can't match Tide Boosted Clean. Test passed.
Smells like clean.
It's cleaner, whiter, brighter, and fresher. It's got to be Tide.
Boosted.
Unlike other value meals, Arby's new $7.99 meat and 3 bucks has 3 sides, not just one. It's more meal for
all
your
right,
money.
let's see.
Seriously, it's more meal for your money. Oh, where'd that come from?
Arby's, we have the
I'm on the way.
The Great American Outdoor Show is the world's largest outdoor sports show. 1,000 exhibitors and manufacturers, 350 hunting and fishing outfitters, and so much more. Tickets on sale now at greatamericanoutdoorshow.org.
It's not that often when a real light bulb moment hits. For Steve, it went something like, wow, I'm at Rutter's all the time. There's great food, coffee and drinks, fuel, beer, easy in-app ordering,
All right, let's
everything I
see.
need. So one day, he finally had the thought, why actually go anywhere else? Steve, this isn't...
Almost done. I'm just gonna...
You're natural.
Let's make this more interesting. Winner gets...
the 120 million payout with top prizes of 2.5 million.
Yes.
So it's on. Just you wait till next time.
Rematch next week.
Let's play it by ear. Keep on scratching.
We are the Dillos. We are from Northern Kentucky. Being out in a rural area, coverage is pretty hit and miss with other carriers. So switching to T-Mobile solved a lot of problems that we had.
I'm able to use T-Satellite now. We've got coverage no matter where we're at.
America's best network meets off-the-grid satellite coverage with T-Satellite.
What
And now,
we're
for a
gonna do?
limited time, get our most value pack plan ever. Families can save over $1,000 a year versus Verizon and AT&T on streaming, satellite, and more benefits that they leave out.
Think you don't have the power to take on the insurance companies? Think again.
What's your case really worth? Find out.
We got points.
This is daily and stuff. Dial 846-0606.
On Weather Impact Alert Days.
I'm not worried about it because this
on
is...
Fox 43 Plus.
Kyle Larson, he's looking for a second championship. He just can't sleep. Kyle Larson, what can't this fellow do in a racetrack?
Alright, let's see if I can do this.
Kyle Larson for the lead. Kyle Larson wins and hopes to dominate Chris Kansas.
Can't find it. I'm just gonna do Fanatics. And then... Fanatics.
We're joined now by the two-time Cup Series champion, Kyle Larson, who ends the season hoisting the trophy, starts the year by going out and getting the pole here for the clash later on tonight. So how do you make sure, like drivers in the past that have been on the pole for this event, that you come home with the win?
Okay, I will join.
I think, for me, it's just like qualifying good.
No, I don't worry about.
But now it's like, how do I
I'm not sure.
Manage my tires off the run? I think it's easy sometimes with these short tracks to like get carried away and get too.
Yeah,
just
just...
beat your tires up on exit.
Hey, you listen, young money! How about we just...
What about the track
I'm gonna
itself?
keep this on right now.
Atmosphere here with the fans.
I want to get some one.
Perspective on this. Yeah, I love it. Last year I was in that LCQ, and I was up here watching you guys, do all the figure out that something like, good, I get to sit up here and watch, and there wasn't like hardly any action, so, but no, I've been here on a Saturday night before, and this place is, I mean, if you get a weekend or a Saturday to come watch any race, come here, it's awesome, the atmosphere is great, so it's really cool to have a cup race here, and yeah, I just think it kind of touches to the past a little bit, and I enjoy everything about it.
In general, for your fans, watching at home, what do you think of your farm practice? You feel like you feel good, bad, in between?
It's so short. I don't really know how I feel about things. First practice, I was pretty, sad because I was just these places, like, it's just hard for me to get in a rhythm. I mean, you know how I am, like in Martinsville and stuff. So
yeah, I know how you are. It's not all that bad.
Well, but it takes me like 300 laps.
It does. That's fair.
So we don't have that here. So yeah, first practice I was just struggling, and then second practice I felt like we got our car a little bit better, and I was able to kind of get into a rhythm a little bit quicker. And I thought we were okay, but I don't know. We'll see once we drop the green.
What about Bowman? They said they made some changes to that car to test. Do you guys get anything out of that? Do you even know like what they did? Is there any?
I'm sure Cliff and Blake have talked, but I don't know. So no, I was just honestly just being a fan watching, and I think Alex is on like scuff tires there too, so it's hard to get like a decent read.
Well, this is the warm up to the season, of course, and so much can change in the offseason or stay the same. But what excites you about 2026 as you go out and try to defend your title?
Well, I think there's a lot to be excited about. I think, one, obviously the format, I think is something new and different. I've never raced anything other than the playoff system, so I'm excited to kind of see, how we can be and if we can be consistent in those final 10. And then I'm also just excited about the schedule. I think, I'm really excited about the 2-week stretch of San Diego to Sonoma. California kid myself. I've never, although I'm from California, I've never been to San Diego outside of doing the promotion stuff. And then I've never driven along the coast to,
You can do the trip?
Yeah, we're going to do that. So I'm really excited about that. We'll have to plan it out, go to some cool spots, and just be with family and have fun.
What about, we're 2 weeks away from the Daytona 500. I think it's 2017-18. You lead on the last lap, run out of fuel. You think about that? I mean, I know you're going to get asked that a million times over the next 2 weeks, but Daytona 500, biggest race of the year.
Yeah, no, that's really the only time I've ever been close to winning there. So,
but you've gotten, I feel like you downplay your ability on those type tracks. But recently, every time you get to the end, you're in a really good position.
Yeah, no, I mean, I feel like I'm actually like the opposite. I have to remind media people that we are in contention. Yes, we might finish 30th all the time, but which was good. Last year we didn't win one, but I think we had the best average finish probably on the super speedways. So I feel like over the last 3 years, we know what it takes to run up front and win. You haven't done it yet. So hopefully we can execute again and position ourselves even better and have a shot to win. But yeah, it was definitely cool to lead the Daytona 500, coming across my side.
For sure.
Yeah, I was young and I was just happy, and then now it's been so long, so I'm like, man, I hope that wasn't my only opportunity to win.
I'm sure it won't be.
Well, Kyle, we always appreciate your time. Good luck tonight.
Good luck.
Yeah, thank you.
We'll see you in the Daytona 500, of course, as you try and get that first one. And speaking of the Daytona 500, folks, we're just 11 days away from the Great American Race.
Big day for the Great American Race. 100 miles from history. They start off right flag, green flag. Time at Daytona.
Checker is waving.
February 15th. Coverage begins 12:30 on Fox.
And Fox is your home for all the coverage.
I'm in for my birthday! Birthday!
On FS1, the qualifying races on FS1 on Thursday. The Craftsman Truck Series, they're going to take action Friday night. And of course, we have the ARCA action. We see the O'Reilly Auto Parts going to be in action. And the Cup
Can you keep it on the meal? Can you keep on my meal? I'll watch. I'll also watch on my tablet, okay? I'm waiting for the food, okay?
The Women's USA Bobsled Team is the closest team on earth because they use Native's Global Flavors collection. Clean, simple, effective formulas. Because the only metal you want on your skin is gold. Find Native Global Flavors. Available at Target.
Doug.
There it is, Lemu, the 50-yard line. Soon we'll be telling the whole stadium how Liberty Mutual customizes car insurance. To save people hundreds! Oh.
Looks like we're walking. We'll get them at halftime. Only pay for what you need.
Liberty, 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 liberty. If the Colonel saw the price of a lunch today, he'd have some choice words. But with KFC's $5 bowls packed with all this crispy chicken, he wouldn't have any words at all, because his mouth would be filled with gravy and greatness. 5 KFC bowls for just $5 each. Bush Guy, cold and smooth survival skills. If red touches yellow, it'll kill a fellow. But if blue touches white, it's flight.
Head for the mountains. We'll come back later.
Don't you feel that there are things that can't be explained? God has a destiny for us. That's impossible for God.
NASCAR fans, you are in the driver's seat. What are you waiting for? Sign up for the free NASCAR Fan Rewards loyalty program today at NASCAR.com/fanrewards.
First box, can you hear me?
Yes. Okay. How do you tell the world that we lost Dale Earnhardt today?
One of Dale's very best friends with Mike Kelvin.
This is undoubtedly one of the toughest announcements that I've ever personally had to make.
And those words flew across the world.
We've lost Dale Earnhardt.
I'm a rookie in Daytona 500. I was 8 years old. Fox hired me. We were all there.
Malcolm in the Middle had premiered. I was probably one of the last people to talk to Dale Earnhardt the day he died.
The badass of all badasses.
Dale Earnhardt takes the checkered flag.
All of us were lost puppies without a home. You remember what life was like before that day, and you remember what life has been like after that day.
We've lost Dale Earnhardt. 25 years later premieres Thursday, February 12th, following the NASCAR America 250 Florida Duel at Daytona on FS1. And folks, it may be a cold night out here in Winston-Salem, but those cars are going to heat things up in just a little bit.
Thank you for a great season, football fans.
How's that flu?
I got this. I don't got this.
You need Dayquil Intense Flu.
Power through your flu symptoms with Dayquil Intense Flu. You do got this. Dayquil Intense Flu. The daytime coughing, aching fever. Power through your flu medicine.
Thoroughbred UConn fights for the top spot in the country against St. John. Fox Sports News Friday tips off at 8 Eastern.
Every time we have a break here, it is
Inches apart, every lap, all in. This is Echo Park Speedway, the hottest track in NASCAR. And this February, the Auto Trader 400 takes over Atlanta. 3 days of tailgates, camping, and full throttle fun. But Sunday is chaos, speed, and glory. Get tickets at EchoParkSpeedway.com. It's a race to survive the most terrifying competition.
This will test your fear of big animals and shoulder dislocations.
Are you kidding me?
All new Fear Factor House of Fear tonight after The Masked Singer on Fox.
Aw, I don't want it to be over. I know. 4 years is a long time to wait for Team USA to play again.
Yeah, you're gonna be a big boy by then.
I'm not gonna change that much.
We really need to get you new pajamas.
Yeah, a lot can change in 5 years, but our best price won't. Just $50 a month for 5 years guaranteed. Xfinity, imagine that.
Saturday, March 14th, one big show at 2 p.m. PA Farm Show Complex will explode with Monster Truck Thunder. Big blown monster trucks flying over 30 feet in the air. More trucks, bigger chumps, and extreme freestyle MX. Limited events tickets only $10. And all tickets get a free pit party pass to meet the drivers. Get them online at MonsterTruckThunder.com. 2 p.m. is Kids Day. Come early and riding two-wheel monster trucks and bounce houses. Saturday, March 14th, the PA Farm Show Complex will rock with Monster Truck Thunder. and tempers flare.
Carnage is fixing to happen. Everything that happens here at Bowman Gray Stadium has a reaction.
It's not about points. It's not about championships. It's about sending a message.
You gonna let him in? I don't think so. Here they come off the corner.
An old track with a legendary legacy. A new chance to throw the gauntlet down. If you can't go around them, go through them. This is the Clash.
Those fans look so warm. You know, they were short sleeves, some didn't have shirts on. It's a far cry from what it was last year. But either way, this is such a unique event at such an awesome venue. Yeah, what are your thoughts on it?
Yeah, fun venue, right? I mean, when you talk about all of the fans that they put in here and the reaction when something goes wrong or goes right, it's one of those feelings that as a fan, whether you're at a football stadium, wherever you are, that you want to feel and you can take in. I think this is a great place. The weather is a huge challenge here this time of year. Obviously, this year we have been hit a little bit by the snow, but I think it'd be fun to come back here in the summer, especially when you can pack it out and have a little bit of warmth. It's a really fun place.
I think the cool thing too is when we have an off season, whether you think it's short or it's too long, and you're itching to see cars on track, you're itching to see the top competitors in the world compete. You get them out there on the track, and whether they haven't been in the car all season long or they have, they get in there and they're giving it their all, man. They're beating, they're banging, and they're doing whatever it takes to get a win in an exhibition.
Yeah, and the other thing, when you think about this place, it's so unique. There's no other track really like this other than the Clash when we ran there, but it's a little different shape than this. So for these drivers to come out, as you mentioned, and just jump in and go, it is a lot of fun to see how they can perform just immediately, and you watch the end of that LCQ race and how methodical they were. Yeah, a lot of fun.
Speaking of those drivers, let's check in with our Regan Smith, who's standing by with Joey Logano.
Well, Josh, that's right. Joey Logano is going to get set to start 14th here in just a little while when we get this Clash started. Had a couple teammates that just were in the last chance qualifier. One of them made it really exciting. One of them drove away from the field. So how much can you learn from what they just did? And is it anything that's going to help you as you need to get up through a few cars tonight?
I talked to Dawson a little bit to see what he thought about his car. And, they seem pretty good on the long runs, which is great. And it's great to see all four cars, locked into the main show. That's kind of neat to see that. So cool to be a part of that. But, we got a little work to do because we're the first of the Penske cars and we're 14th. So we got a little work to do to get our way up there. But long race, we see what Ryan did last year coming from the back and almost having a shot to win. So a lot of things can happen over 200 laps.
And you alluded to what Ryan did last year. Penske cars have been very good at passing, especially here at the Clash right here. I got to ask you, this race was delayed a couple days. We're a little further along than we wanted to be, but I don't know if there's anybody that had more fun during that delay than you did, Joey. Take a look at this and just tell me what is going on here. You're tearing everything up.
The only person that had more fun than me might have been my oldest son, Hudson, because he drove a ton of laps as well out there. Our yard is completely shot, but I tell you what, if it snowed tonight, I would have felt pretty good about this race because I think I got the most experience in ice driving here recently. Because there's been at least 300 laps driven around my house.
Well, we'll keep an eye to the sky, keep an eye on the radar, and if there comes snow, people will know. Pull for Joey, he's got the advantage. Larry, we're safe.
We qualified fifth. Christopher, the last time we had a special event, like Wilkesboro, the All-Star race, you were celebrating on top of the hot dog stand. A little different race, but how do you feel after your car and practice and going out there qualifying top 5?
Well, I didn't think that was the stat you were going to bring up. So
you say that to me all the time.
Hey, thanks for making me feel good. But I think the Mobil 1 Camry has plenty of speed in it. It seemed like our long run wasn't quite as good as some of the top cars out there. So, I don't think it was driving super perfect there. And I'm sure that I can do things a little bit different inside the car to help myself on the long run. So really going to focus on my driving technique here. Last year, leading this race, we felt like it was a really good test for Martinsville, and the guys that were good at Martinsville were really good here. So, I think it's going to be a very valuable day and very valuable race to see where we stack up against some of the best guys on these flat dirt tracks. So, I'm excited about it.
Knowing that you're going to have to run 2 100 green flag lap runs, tire management to fall off, what can you do to help that situation?
Well, I haven't been able to find the magic button yet, but certainly going to try some more things inside the car to, try and make the tires live. And there's a couple guys that really succeed at Martinsville, and it showed up here last year too. So, just trying to get better, close the gap on them, and it's a great test. We're not getting points tonight, so we can leave it all on the track. One thing that is very unique is the ability the not adding fuel in the hot dog break there in the middle of the race. So it changes the balance a little bit on the second half, and we fell behind last year in that part of the race. So we got a couple things that we can do different, and hopefully I can learn from my past experiences and be a better driver today.
But Josh, I've caught a lot of things, but a hot dog break is just not one of them.
Well,
All right.
Start the season hotter
Let me get the screenshot.
The first 4 races, and when it comes to this,
Let me see if I have them. Do I have Paul or not? Oh, he didn't bring a straw in.
Also, I see organizations that are good at that. Being the one that didn't qualify very well tonight. We just saw in the LCQ, both of those cars had good long run speed. Blaney started in the back last year, drove up to second place, had good long run speed. And just traditionally, Penske is good at that. I think that Gibbs will most likely be fine tonight, and they have good fire off speed. So that guy right there, Denny Hamlin, he could be pretty good tonight too.
Yeah, for sure. Well, the cars are now out on the track as we draw ever closer to the start of the clash here at Bowman Gray. Stay tuned.
Chair.
After a year off big, the Rams start something new sales events with America's most powerful lineup of luxury gas trucks. Offering the largest price between each class. All backed by the straight limit 100,000-mile rated. Get your year off to a strong start with a great deal at the Rams start something new sales event. Right now, purchase the Ram 1500 and get 0% financing for 6 months. Get 55% total cash models on select 2020 Ram 1500 models in dealer inventory. And get a 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain with warranty.
COPD is an ugly reality. I watch as this world just keeps getting smaller. But then, Trelegy helped us see things a little differently. With 3 medicines in 1 inhaler, Trelegy keeps airways open for a full 24 hours and prevents future flare-ups. Once daily Trelegy also improves lung function, so he can breathe more freely day and night.
Trelegy won't replace the rescue inhaler for sudden breathing problems. Tell your doctor if you have a heart condition or high blood pressure before taking it. Do not take Trelegy more than prescribed.
Strong.
Thrush, lung, and osteoporosis. Call your doctor for some breathing, chest pain, mouth or tongue swelling, problems urinating, vision changes, or cardiac occur.
Ask your doctor about once daily Trelegy for COPD, because breathing should be beautiful all day and night.
Unlike other value meals, Augie's new $7.99 meat and food box has 3 sides, not just 1. It's more meal for your money. Seriously, it's more meal for your money.
Arby's, we have the meat.
Imagine that big fresh beef diet could become fresh beef week. With Downy People Fresh, you can climb into more freshness. Night after night, for up to 7 days. Downy breathes life into your laundry.
This copyrighted telecast may not be reproduced, retransmitted, or used in any form without the authorized written consent of NASCAR Broadcasting. NASCAR would like to thank all of our fans for your support. We will actually today's broadcast.
See, Bell was talking about hot dogs, so, our producer was able to look it up with some hot dogs from Korea.
Well, as much as I appreciate this footage we're seeing, I wish we could have shown Chris Myers trying to eat hot dogs in Martinsville. Because that was a disgrace to hot dog eaters around the world.
Yeah, that was something else. You won't see me doing that. Let's check it out.
I'm going to end the stream.
Caught up with another driver.
Well, that's right, Josh Chase.